Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. Welcome to your doom, in which I talk about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people believing God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. The one and only Emerald Pillar King on here on this YouTube. The one and only Indigo, which is higher than the Alpha and the Sigma, who has no sins and do not socialize with the general masses of asses. But of course, I digress, because that's my disclaimer. Check out my credentials down below. How you like my little hat? I don't know what the name of his hat is, but a friend of mine, an associate of mine, gave me his hat and said, this will fit very well with my attractive self in the videos. And I said, hey, don't call me attractive, okay? Because he's basically a homosexual trying to get some play out of me. And I tell him, hey, I'm not homo, though. I'm no homo. But we can be cool, okay? I'm associates with some transvestites and some hermaphrodites, okay? But it's okay. But anyway, the message to this video is going to be about what is an adult. Because for some reason, people actually think they're an adult after they've been doing everything under the sun, being the most sinful person in the world, and they still on their motherfucking godforsaken mind, thinking that they're heaven sent, okay, or fucking some kind of gift from God or some shit, right? Unlike me, who don't really do those things that they have done. But let me tell you a list of things that does not make you an adult. Having your own house does not make you an adult. Having a car does not make you an adult. To me, from my perspective as an indigo child, you have to first focus on your health, right? Isn't that the first fundamental thing about life? If you don't want to be fucked up in society, you have to focus on your health. Your health is more important than wealth. Okay, so if you never heard of the thing of saying live free or die trying, that's also another thing. Having a lot of money doesn't make you an adult. Having a lot of money doesn't even make you a high value. Don't listen to Kevin Samuels when it talks about high value and income. Just eliminate the fucking money. Your health is your mental health, right? I remember when I was in class learning about the word fundamental, and my teacher, who was a blueprint instructor for my architectural drafting design class, he said to me, you must write the fundamental. Fun to mental, okay? If you don't understand fun is what it is when you have your mental state of mind, then of course you will be just as fine, okay? All right? So now you understand what adult is. Adult is someone who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, okay? Doesn't fuck up their bodies for other people's validations and attentions, okay? A person who basically is actually a missionary because you have empathy for other people. I don't really care for most humans because how I was raised, okay? I know that most humans are NPCs. I know they have low attention spans, but that's the real reason why. That's a little bit sadistic, a little bit what I go around, right? Most of you people are not adults. You fail to understand what mental health is. You fail to understand what your health over wealth. You don't understand those concepts. I'm a missionary. If you just read my credentials down below, I help people all the time internationally. I teach children and shit over internationally with the dynamic English. I do all sorts of things internationally. I don't really focus too much on America too much. America seems to be too corrupted. It seems to forget about traditional values, and also most people in general don't even follow their own fucking religion. That makes you a hypocrite. It makes you a hypocrite, even though religion is created by man through paganism. Okay, it's absurd of how people keep saying that they're so Christian and they believe in Jesus and these Elijah Muhammad's and shit, but they don't understand their health. They don't understand how to give to nobody, okay, right? They're parasites upon the earth. You don't know how to recycle shit. And you consider yourself an adult? What the fuck is society coming to? Okay? I see tons of fucking Jezebels on the internet gyrating and dancing and going in gyms trying to embarrass good men because they don't understand the men's nature. That's kind of fucked up. Okay, especially there's a whole lot more women who are not adults than men are. There are far more men who are adults or close to it though. But that's why the world revolves around men. Okay, things are built by men. But where do they get the information from? Where do you think they get the information from? Alien technologies. Okay, a bunch of women doing this shit, right? But anyway, I don't want to try to be racist on here or anything. But most people are not truly adults. They're not, okay? Most people haven't had alpha fathers. I'll repeat that until I'm dead, okay? Most of you need to come to my channel and also to learn a little bit of tidbits from me because I'm a Gen X, by the way. I'm 49. I feel like I'm fucking 19 on the court and these kids can't play basketball. They be like, I can't play that, but I'm shooting 3-point hook shots like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't get it. All right, I got a Patreon down there, guys. You could join in the first tier, the second, and the third, or even the fourth if you really appreciate my shit. Please, please. Most people are not adults. If you see this hat in the video, I'm doing it because of a friend of mine, an associate of mine, who actually helps me, and as I help him with my knowledge, and he has superseded knowledge as well. You know how you go to school and you get a bullshit degree called bachelor's in science, but you can't use it. He got a degree like that. And I said, that's bullshit. How the hell will you get that degree and you ain't making no money? You can't even drive a goddamn car or understand how the phones work. He's in a whole new world. But he helped me out a lot of times, and so I help him out a little bit at times too. Well, other than that, I appreciate this hat. So if you see this video, Todd, okay, thank you very much, okay? I'll use it in my video from time to time when I get in the mood, okay? But other than that, please, guys, please. Most of you people are not adults. Just because you get a car, just because you have responsibilities and you're at a job, doesn't make you a full-fledged adult. What makes you a full-fledged adult is when you start to try to be antisocial, okay? When you're trying to be antisocial, you're trying to understand who you are, as who know thyself over everything else. And when you start doing this, you become, your third eye becomes open. Okay, this is kind of esoteric. I know it's a little bit hard for most of you. If you're a woman, a child, or even everything in between, okay, you have to keep isolation. You have to isolate yourself. You cannot learn by being distracted, okay? You cannot learn by being distracted. And I tell you all the time, when I'm on the basketball court, I tell kids all the time, I just want to have fun. When they try to have a conversation with me, they just want to stop playing basketball for the time being. And I say, hey, okay, if you want to learn something, just go to my YouTube, okay? No man is going to be like me. Check my credentials down below. Right? I don't say indigo children are special. I have magical abilities too. So, I get paid for my mental psychosis. That's what they believe, okay? It's okay, But my shit is real. So I try my best to be as cringy, as motherfucker as possible. To get dumb motherfuckers off who actually are biased because they don't know nothing about me, and so that's their loss. Now where is that? Okay. So, how you like it, babies? How you like it? I just had to get rid of this chick because she was wasting my time. I was like, you broke. You broke, woman. You're not a virgin. You automatically out. You can't pay me for my services, and you're not good for my services because I'm not having procreating no babies out of a 304, right? There's not no pimps on the internet. If you ever encounter a pimp on the internet, because I know I talked to some guys who say, oh, I seen this guy, and he sleeps with his product, he is not a true pimp. Real pimps do not sleep with their 304s. All right. Okay, now the bell is ringing. I gotta go shopping, guys. Okay, so most people in this, I'm just saying this, most people are not fucking adults from my perspective. If you broke, okay, that's the beginning of the end for you. You're going to be homeless. So nobody's going to be taking care of a grown-ass person over the age of 18 in their house. Or even if you're 18, right? You got to get your own first. But focus on knowing thyself more than anything else. Do not focus on what other people have said. This is the first step to becoming an alpha. This is the first step to becoming an adult. Not focus on what other people are saying. Doing your own due diligence and your own research. Getting all the answers from within instead of without. You know why you're here. You don't need to know where you came from. You really don't need to know that. That's esoteric knowledge for another day. Because I'm not your man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Y'all have a nice day. I love you all, but I hate the many of you, and I love animals more than humans. Peace.